have landed in the hangar of the heartland of Canada. This is Winnipeg, Manitoba, the scene of tonight's matchup.
Hi, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro in just a moment, I'm Mike Emmerich. And tonight, even though it's a team sport and people are seated in the stands right now, thrilled to watch a team play another team, they are thinking about one particular player. It's hard not to think about this guy because he's so dominant on the ice. But what's it like to be him?
Well, you know the responsibilities, Doc, and that comes with a burden, so to speak. But when you talk to him, he certainly relishes in the role that he has. And whether you're a star player or a role player, you have to do two things. You have to accept and execute, and he's able to do it all regardless of the stage.
Wheeler's ability to execute is what separates him from a lot of players in this league, Doc. People know when he's on the ice. If they are in this building or watching at home, you got to keep your eyes on him all the time because he has the ability to do something that a lot of players in this league can't.
Okay, so let's look at the starting goaltenders for the game. Connor Hellebuck, Michigan-born, played for a team called the Odessa Jackalopes, and later at University of Massachusetts Lowell, where he won the Mike Richter Award as college hockey's top goalie. Devin Dubnyk, his first ever victory as a Wild goalie was a 7-0 shutout. And that was the first of 38 straight he played. He won 27. What a start. Eric Stahl, twice a 40-goal scorer with Carolina and a Stanley Cup winner. He also had Olympic gold for Canada and a career rebirth after a move to Minnesota. Gathered up again by Ryan Suter. From the slot of wrister. Save! Terrific determination by Ryan Suter. Skilled play by Zucker. Lets the shot fly. Got in the way of that one. Minnesota's along the wing at center ice. And a save. On to Bufflin. Puck is thrown to Wheeler. Slid to Connor. Shoots. Stared him down and made the save.
Great display of goaltending right there, Doc.
And he shoots one. Good save there.
Pitching this one to Scheifele. Pass attempt to Wheeler.
Scooped up by Spurgeon. Chip to Mikko Koivu. Carries it on in from center. Wonderful save.
Winnipeg's controlling play now through the neutral zone.
Big drive. Oh, a near miss.
Little's got to hit the net there, Doc.
And he hatchets one. Good work there in goal.
No whistles mean continuous play, which means less coaching, which means the team that is going to be successful is going to be the one with the players that can think the quickest.
Snapping a pass to Dumba.
Skates it into the zone. Wonderful save. Liney's trying to work his way to center ice. Winnipeg's along the wing at center ice. Good use of the stick, broke that pass up. Pitching it to Morrissey. Passing one off now to Laine. In all alone. In the slot. Laine's tripped up. That should be a penalty. Minnesota's given a minor here for tripping.
This is an easy call for the official, Doc. Player made no attempt to play the puck and just tripped up the attacking player.
The Jets are going to get their first opportunity on the power play right now.
The numbers show if you get the first goal, you have a way better chance to win than if you're chasing the game. A power play, what a great chance here to get on the board first.
Propelled to Little. Can start the attack going in the zone. Moving it to Eriksson Ek. Could be trouble near the line. It's just him. Loud pad save. Goalie's one of the 6 guys on the ice. He can pass. He did that. The Jets go back to pick it up. Time is dwindling on this power play.
Winnipeg's looking to head man up the wing.
Minnesota's killed off the penalty. Back to full strength.
Trying to go to Coyle.
Gains that offensive line. Defensive gem with the stick. Laid on to Cobb. Enormous hit. He's crushed.
I once had a coach tell me, hit or be hit. There's an example of getting yourself into the game.
Myers is hooked, and there will be a penalty call. Minnesota's roster goes down by 1 here. At least briefly, a minor penalty for hooking.
The referees are looking for this. Anytime you stop skating and reach with your stick and pull on the opponent, you're going to the penalty box.
The Jets' power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
Well, you're not going to get an endless supply of power plays, but they get another one here. See if they can punch through.
And that one is cleared, and so the power play guys are going to have to drop back. Driving in from no man's land. Tremendous hit.
Scheifele's often the focus of other teams' physical play. He's going to have to pick himself up after he got trucked there.
Lets it go. A brilliant save at the horn. First period is in the books. Perfection on the part of defense and goaltending. Challenges ahead for the offense when we get to the second.
Hey fans, now is the time to pick up your team calendars. You can pick them up at kiosk 144 on the
The Jets are being held in this game by their goaltender. It would be decisively against them without him. Here's an example of his work as we go to break.
We are in the early stages of this game, about to begin the second period. Your thoughts on the first?
Winnipeg's coaching staff told us, Doc, before the game that they wanted to get off to a good start, and they did, but they can't get discouraged without scoring a goal in that first period.
Power play goes back to work here as the period begins. Right to the point. Wrister from the slot. That puck was obstructed by a screen. Puck out of the zone, and the attackers regroup. Winnipeg's come up big on another faceoff. Shoots one. He was standing in the lane and got some of it. Minnesota's good with that penalty kill, so we're back at full strength. That play went offside. He won't avoid something for doing that.
And there was a shot. Boy, that strikes me as odd.
Boy, he must be late for his alarm clock, because that's how late it was.
Five minutes apiece for fighting. The way they went, they should have gotten 10.
Before that fight, they started with a little bit more equipment on their body. It's going to be hand-delivered by their teammates. More times than not, you drop your gloves like that, you're going to spend at least 5 minutes in the box.
And they take that neutral zone face-off.
A 5-minute major for fighting. Time to the penalties.
Nice work by Koivu. A slot wrister. May not have intended it, but it hit him. Free puck off a defender. Quick wrist shot.
Incredible save. Directing that one to Cherot. Looking to Trouba.
That was an enormous hit. Somebody got in early, and so offside is called.
Winnipeg's fans sitting behind their net got up and showed their respect by bowing to him after that huge save.
And the faceoff's won.
And now it's directed to Eric Stahl.
In with it now. A shot. Score! Only one perfect goalie remains now.
Now that the scoring's been opened up, we'll see if the opponent can punch their way back into this game. You can't be back on your heels too long.
Minnesota's up by 1 now. Judging from the shots on goal, it's not a surprise. They win the draw and will now set up an attack. And he is shooting.
Routine save, but a necessary one.
And by number 20, Ryan Suter.
Puck is thrown to Cherot.
5 minutes, 55 seconds.
Crosses that line. Hatchets one. May not have been intentional, but he got it anyway.
Pitching this one to Eric Stahl. Shoots one.
Good save. It's going to have to be something tougher than that to score. Lets it go. At least he protected his goaltender.
Pass attempt to Brodin. And he lets it go. Save. Smart recovery by Myers.
And it's a good pickup. The Jets have it along the side at mid-ice. Outstanding body contact.
Oh, he's been looking for that hit all night.
The stick can break up a play, and it just did. Important interception there. Look out, here it comes.
Suter's never been shy about staying in the guts of the game. He's a skilled player, but he's not afraid to throw his body around.
Oh, snaps the shot.
Save there. Minnesota's organizing things back in the defensive zone.
Steps in from the neutral zone.
Shoots.
Score!
The key to this goal is the quickness of his release. It gives him the advantage on this play, and the puck gets past the goaltender in a hurry.
You're supposed to take advantage of your opportunities, and he did there. He didn't take much time with the puck on his stick, and it's right up in the roof.
Minnesota's got their second goal of this game. There may be more. They've been heavily out shooting the opponent.
Minnesota goal scored by number 22, Nino Niederreiter, assisted.
Got that one ahead at center ice.
And by number 40, Devin Dubnik. Time of the
Just a
goal,
backhand.
15 minutes.
The lane was jammed, and it hit somebody.
Snapping a pass to Niederreiter.
And they've got it again. The Jets have it at center ice. Is able to move on in. And you thought open ice hitting was gone.
Not very often you see a big hit like that in open ice.
And he hammers one. Wonderful stop.
Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
Nice face-off work. Shoots. Well, they got to be a little tired after these first two periods of play, so they'll get a rest as we start to think ahead toward period number 3.
On to the shots on goal at the end of 2 periods. 14 for Minnesota and 7 for the Jets.
Every playoff game, our team store brings you our item of the game.
Niederreiter's marker made this a 2-goal lead for his team. Intermission is next.
Stop off at any team store here at the arena. Pick up your specially priced item of the game. Our scarf tonight is just $10. Hurry, as supplies are limited.
We are entering the third period. Based on the first two, what are you expecting to happen?
The Jets are down on the scoreboard, Doc, and they know they have a real hot goaltender at the other end. Pretty simple formula. More people, more pucks to the net. Eventually, you might get a bounce, and you'll be right back in this game.
Shot on. Made the save.
I think it's time we hear from Ray Ferraro.
Dumba's been like a one-man demolition crew. He has been so physical all over the ice.
Okay, Ray, he is a special player to watch. They won that draw. And he shoots. Great save. And he holds on and stops play.
As soon as the shooter starts to release this, the goalie drops to the butterfly. Hey, buddy, pick up your head. You might see he's down on his knees already.
Winnipeg's got a defensive zone win. The Jets keep the play going in the middle. Using the point, he's got it. On to Eric Stahl. Gains the zone. Nice save there. They're going to have to do better than that to beat him. Stole that pass away in his own end. A shot. Save!
Minnesota's built a lead on the fact that they've dominated puck possession. Their goaltender has had a very easy night in there. Hasn't had a lot of shots, but he stopped what he's had to.
A solo rush. Big chance here. They score! It's only a one-goal game now.
He had people chasing him down on a breakaway, but he found a way to score.
I think if the goaltender's a little more patient here, Eddie, stays up on his feet, he's going to be able to make the save. But when he drops into the butterfly, that opens up that top glove hole.
Winnipeg's deficit is now just one, and we're in the third period. Still time to get this back even. Neutral zone face-off one. Possession established here.
Brian Little, assisted by number 81.
Skill play by Brody.
Number 33, Dustin Buffalo.
Minnesota's up the wing, controlling play now.
Made that work for him in goal. Brings it in for an attack. Got that pass near the blue line and now looks ahead. That puck struck him in front. And he shoots. And a save. Laid up that right side to Line. Quick shot. Turned away with the stick. Shoots it on. Too wide. Pitching it to Ehlers. To Little.
Little's first goal of the period got his team back in it.
Passing one off now to Dumba. And angled to Perreault.
A howitzer. Puck ricocheted off the screen.
And he sends it to the net.
It's almost like these teams are mirror images of each other. There's no room on the ice. Nobody has been able to spread out the play and generate a whole ton of scoring chances.
And a save. Moving it to Roslovic. Steps across that line. Up the left side to Eriksson Ek. Spirited back along, and they can get the forwards off anyway.
Minnesota's in control of the puck in the defensive zone.
Good place to shoot from. Oh, a save there.
Trying to go to Wheeler.
Takes that pass that was just slipped ahead to him. That puck collided with the broken stick. Takes it in from the neutral zone.
Last minute to go in the third.
Flings it. He wore that puck on a hard shot. Directing that one to Connor. He chipped that one off the boards and ahead. Lets it go. He saved it. Strong save.
That was a tougher stop than it looked.
Minnesota's skating it back in their own zone.
Net empty. He scores.
That empty net goal will send the fans to the exits.
Sayonara, that pretty well puts this one away.
And they've taken that face-off between the blue lines and won it.
Made that stop.
Deline looking to Cherov.
He's got that pass and can look ahead. All right, he's going to the bench. Roll the dice. Slugged back out again by Parisi. Shoots. Save. And the game is over. Terrific outing.
One team leaves the ice with a smile and probably chuckling a little bit because they got the win even though they didn't have the puck much.
You're going to have games like this, and over the course of the season, these type of games even themselves out.
That's it for another great night at a hockey rink. For Eddie and Ray, Doc saying good evening, everyone.